I wanted to find a way to create a map of an Excel column to FileMaker column configuration. That is, column full name over in the Excel file matches with a column, a field in the FileMaker table. Now, I could have done this in FileMaker for sure. I could have used records in FileMaker to create the map, but I wanted to explore working with JavaScript again and explore working with AI and explore all of this stuff to create a map. In the previous video, I showed some information about this, the processor that I built. This is the mapping configuration that is created. So I can go here and say for this client here, British Airways, here is the map that defines from the Excel columns which column there matches up with the FileMaker field name. So here's the FileMaker field name, employer ID, location code final. And this map gives me a chance to define what's going to happen. So let's go to a new one. Let's just start with this one here. And we'll say that the employer name returns a fixed value of American Airlines. Here we go. The employer ID, we'll just do a fixed value too of 1234. The location code, we will say it is a map from an Excel column and call this location. That's the actual name in the map. And then the local lodge will say returns an empty string. The full name is going to be a combination of first name and last name. And the separator is going to be just a space. So I put a space in there. It's hard to see. The first name is first name. The last name is last name. Middle initial will say returns an empty string, and file number, it'll come from an Excel column called file number. There we go. And we'll stop here, but that's the point of this. This map, once I save it, let's go ahead and save it, now gets saved to this client. So there's the config that is going to be used in the processor portion of this to take the Excel file and make it work. If a client comes and they change their file name to their column name to first name, then I just make a change in here with no space. I make a change, I save it, and then that becomes the new mapping configuration. So this is very useful. I can create the configuration, I can confirm it every time, and then I can use this map to process the Excel file. So this is just another JavaScript widget that I built that's running inside of the web viewer. It's going to be combined into the client file with that other one. You should check that out, the processor widget that I built. But this is how I can create a map for any Excel file. What I'd love to do is to be able to figure out how to use some AI to pass in the client file and pass in the column names of the table and say, match these up the best you can. See what it could come up with. That might be a fun thing. Anyway, this now gives the users the opportunity to do that. For now, this workflow gives the users the opportunity to create a map and to adjust it and then use it in a processing function.